What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to Late to Hoops. Today we're going to be talking about Desmond Bane and why I think Memphis needs to hold on to him for dear life. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the tremendous support shown on the last video. For any returning viewers, what's up, guys? Thank you so much. And for any new viewers, I appreciate your time. Now let's get straight into this video. The main reason I am so eager to give Desmond his flowers is because he does all the little things a number 2 or a 1A, 1B option should do. I don't know if he'll ever become a number 1 option. If you guys stay tuned for this whole video, you'll hear that I really do think he has the potential to be one of, if not the greatest number 2 option of all time. I know Ja Morant gets and probably deserves a lot of the praise that he gets. However, aside from the insanely flashy highlight dunks and the quickness and fast electricity that he brings to the game, Ja, he hasn't been known to be the most efficient, especially not from downtown, and especially not when you incorporate volume. However, I will say to start this year, he has been shooting 45% from 3 on 4.6 attempts a night, which is way up from his 33.5 career 3-point percentage. If he can shoot at least 37% on 4 to 6 attempts a night, then this Grizzlies team can actually have a very scary future. As for Desmond, this season, he's currently shooting 46% from 3 on 8.5 attempts a night. That is remarkable for those of you who don't really pay much attention to the stats or how much volume means when talking about three-pointers. Just to put it in perspective, I'm pretty sure Steph shoots around 10 to 12 threes a night, and this year he's probably shooting 43%. I'll put it on the screen. But just to compare, I know we're talking about 3-4 less attempts a game, but that does not take away from how remarkable this is for Desmond. The volume, the efficiency, the fact that if you watch Memphis games, he takes a lot of catch and shoot threes, yes, but a lot of them are sidestep or off the dribble threes or just tough contested threes where he's quick firing them. I was just listening to him on JJ Redick's podcast the other night, and he was talking about how he spent a lot of the offseason from 2 years ago just working on speeding up that shot and that release. Aside from his great shooting numbers, his overall production and numbers have taken another significant jump in their own, as you guys can see by these stats up on the screen right now. From his rookie year to his sophomore year to even his current year, there's always a significant jump in production and, most importantly, overall consistency and efficiency. This is just something that is so sought after in the NBA, especially in today's game. When we're talking about the ability to just shoot a high volume at a high clip, at a high efficiency, I mean, could you imagine what the Lakers would do to have a guy like this on their team? How about all other 29 NBA teams, or 28, I guess, if you're not counting Memphis, and the Lakers has already won. Desmond, he's a great ball handler, and he has great awareness on defense, especially in transition, and he's always so quick to close out on people, which is something I love. He's never lazy. Even if the team is down by double digits, he's always doing the silent things. You know, Ja, he's their vocal leader, but Desmond on the floor, he really has verbal leadership in the sense that he's never quitting on a play and he's always diving on the floor. And even though he's an electric player, he's a quiet and humble individual as well. I was listening to him on JJ Redick's podcast. If you guys are looking for another source of NBA media that's not tampered or filtered, I do recommend listening to it. The way that he handled himself was so mature. The way he spoke about himself and his teammates was very mature.
This year I see a different maturity about our group just coming out and handling business. I mean, we've had guys in and out of the lineup, obviously with COVID and injuries, and coach goes out, but we stayed professional all year long, and I think it's a testament to our guys and how we've matured.
And this is an episode that's 8 months old, so I know in those 8 months he's not only grown as a player but a human and a person as well. Desmond said it best: for how young this team is, the locker room looks like a bunch of vets. Not only the locker room, but the play on the court as well. Desmond's game, it's just so much fun to watch. For how young he is, he plays with such patience, especially in the pick and roll, and especially when a play is just designed and set up for him. He's so patient. He's not rushing into any baskets or assists or passing lanes. He's so eager, though, to make those correct passes and to pass the ball and play for whatever bucket is the highest percentage. He's never looking to stat chase or make unorthodox plays. He honestly, earlier in this video, I was going to compare him him to Marcus Smart, but he kind of reminds me of what Marcus Smart wishes he could be like on offense. I see a lot of similarities, how they both have that dog in them, and they're both remarkable defenders, especially for being somewhat undersized two guards. But Bane, for a two guard, he's much bigger and stronger in the muscle sense. Most of the people at his position, so he's able to muscle his way into the lane and into the paint just to get whatever buckets he wants inside or draw doubles and make the correct kickouts. But unlike Marcus, he's very, very efficient on offense and on great volume as well. I think Desmond has the potential to be one of the greatest number 2 options in NBA history. Honestly, he can do it all, and as long as his humbleness continues, there should be no issue meshing or gelling with any team or new teammates he has. How good do you think Desmond Bane can be, and should Memphis do whatever they can to hold on to him? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. Hope you all have a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. Peace.